Then see you there. So I'm getting ready for breakfast with a friend, and breakfast there's something special about breakfast. It's like an elite thing that adults do. So it's just, I love breakfast. It's like my favorite meal and the most important meal of the day. So kind of makes sense. But I'm also excited to try the new restaurant. So I have another meetup with my best friend in the evening, and I'm meeting this friend in the morning. So today is a lot of socializing, so I have to preserve my energy in the afternoon, like just not talk and just keep myself hydrated. Pat, not rub. Pat. I may or may not record. I usually don't record when I'm out with friends, but I might show you what I eat. We'll see. Socializing is not easy for introverts, but it can be easier and fulfilling if we know how to do it by setting some ground rules. I've recently been socializing. I think I'm turning into a social butterfly, which is very odd, and I find myself to be getting better at this. It's like an art that you need to master, so I thought I'll just make a video about it to help my fellow introverts who struggle. The key is to know when to leave. When you're with your friends, you've spent a good amount of time talking and just catching up, having good quality time, and now you feel like this is a sweet spot. Let's just end it here while it's good. It's like a relationship. And this can be applied to many situations. Like, I recently got a newsletter from one of my favorite YouTubers, Nathaniel Drew, and he was talking about, I think the subject of the email was the art of bailing, like knowing when to quit. And this can be applied to many situations. Like, it can be a project or passion, or in the social context, it could be just knowing that this is a good time to leave. The second thing is to speak only when you want to. Most introverts are listeners. If you find yourself feeling the pressure to speak more, if it's in a event, like you have to do some small talk, you kind of have to do it sometimes. That makes sense. But if you're with your close friends, with your family, don't feel obliged to fill in the silence, because we might think, oh, what if they think I'm being bored, or what if they think that I'm not interested to be with them. If they know you and if they value your friendship and your company, they will accept you for who you are. Like, just paying attention, like giving your 100% to them is enough, and they will feel it. They will know that you're listening and you are engaging in the conversation. So yeah, the key is to just be your authentic self. And this is an interesting topic, because the more you crave alone time, one of the reasons for that is because you struggle with being authentic when you're around others. Because you always have a filter or like a mask on when you're with others, it gets exhausting by the end of the day, and this is why you constantly need alone time to just be yourself. That is a problem of authenticity. The third point is something I've become so good at, is to only say yes to events that excite you. I know you don't always have a choice. There could be like a family event, you have to kind of show up. But I think 90% of the time you do have the choice to say no. So just reconsider. Let's say you do have to be somewhere where you don't really want to be, but you're just supporting a friend or a family. Take breaks, as many breaks as you can, not just the washroom breaks. You can see you have an important phone call, just go outside and take a walk and just take breaks. And I recently lasted for like 5-6 hours with friends because I took breaks and I wasn't exhausted by the end of the day. It felt good, honestly. If you've noticed, everything I mentioned here, like all the points I mentioned, it all comes down to one thing: self-acceptance. Like, just being so comfortable with your own self and just honoring your needs. The more authentic you are with yourself, the more it will inspire others to be authentic around you.